I want to play a game. Hey everybody, welcome to an all-new Check Your Sources. This is a game that plays a little bit on the honor system. To play along, I ask that you don't go looking up these source stories after I say them. Try to figure this stuff out on your own. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 different rumors based on sources that I have found. But there's a catch. One of the sources will be me. Mwahaha, ha ha ha. There will be one big rule. I will not make up any quotes from people involved in these stories because I will not pretend to put actual words into their mouths. I will, however, make comments like sources do, claiming they heard people say things. Alright, here we go. First, I'll give you the answer to last week's 3 source stories, and here they are. Number 1. Some possible news has come out about the long-rumored Black Widow movie. A source has indicated that the story will take place during Natasha Romanoff's younger years around the time of Y2K. This would set the story in the late 90s, which would make our hero's age somewhere in her mid to late teen years. Either a younger actress would have to be hired or CG used to de-age Scarlett Johansson. The source also mentioned that we should expect to see the Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, or both in the movie. Number 2. Believe it or not, the Gambit movie is still happening, and according to sources, filming may begin on February 15th in New Orleans. While the movie still doesn't have a director attached, Channing Tatum is still signed on to star in the movie, and the screenplay is finished. It is said that Fox wants to get this movie made before the Disney merger and fear that the House of Mouse will scrap the whole movie completely. And number 3, with the positive responses the Bumblebee movie trailers are getting, especially after the second one, a source says that Paramount and Hasbro are considering using it as a launch point in rebooting the Transformers franchise instead of it being the last connected to the Michael Bay versions as originally planned. The source also says that since people are responding extremely well to the 80s G1 inspired designs of the Transformers, the movies would probably stay in that time period. Now, the answer, which one did I make up? That would be number 3. While the Bumblebee movie does look freaking amazing, I haven't heard any news about the Transformers franchise's future in quite some time. Now, here are the 3 source stories for this week. It is a very Birds of Prey heavy episode this week. Number 1. According to one source, it would seem that Jared Leto is a very busy player in what seems to be DC and Warner Brothers revamping or whatever they're doing with the Batman side of their universe. Not only is he getting his own solo movie and the Joker and Harley movie that is also in the works, but a source also says that Leto's Joker will also make an appearance in Birds of Prey as well. While Black Mask is still set to be the main villain, the source close to the movie's production has said that Leto's Joker will show up to give Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn some is she a hero or villain type of conflict, much like in Suicide Squad. Number 2. With the casting of DC and Warner Brothers' Birds of Prey underway, a source has said that they are looking at a couple of big names to fill the role of the movie's villain, Black Mask. The 2 actors that they are looking at are Ewan McGregor and Charlton Copley. Even though they are showing interest in the 2 actors, the source is unclear if the studio has met with either of them about the role. And number 3, according to sources, and this isn't really a surprise, the movie will take place in Gotham City. Now, the big surprise from the sources is that Batman will not be in the movie, at all, and barely even be mentioned in it. The movie is said to take place, quote, in a Gotham that isn't protected by Batman. Sources say that in the movie, Batman has been away from Gotham City for 2 years. Okay, so there you go. 3 stories. Only 2 of them are ones that I read online. The other, a figment of my little imagination. Next week, I'll reveal which one is the fake and have 3 more source stories for you. Have fun. And that's going to be all for this edition of Check Your Sources. If you like what you've heard here, please subscribe to the Real Geno YouTube channel, like this video, and if you have anything to say about this segment, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Until next time, I'm your host, the Real Geno, Geno Reynolds. Game over.